Guess who's back? So, excuse the small break from the videos. Had to, well, the last 2 days I've had orientation at 7:45 in the morning, so I had to be there super early. By the way, just got a new job at Butterball. The boys just doing easy shit for $18.50 an hour. Hopefully, you know, this is a little bit easier and less stressful of a job. I don't have to worry about it, and I get the same hours every day, so the workouts will be at almost the exact same time every day. But yeah, got a new job. The last 2 days I had to be there super early for orientation, so I wasn't trying to go to the gym and then have to get up only 6 hours later, you know, or even less sometimes. So we took a small break. We did an at-home workout that I did post. We did like some body weight stuff 2 of those days. I think Sunday and Tuesday I skipped them, and then did my like kind of all-around workout on Monday. But the job's easy, so workout stays like normal from now on. Today is gonna be a little weird because it's supposed to be arm day, but instead of just doing arms, legs, shoulders, and that being all I worked this week, we're gonna do chest try, back bi, and legs. So shoulders will kind of get a little bit of a break because I use a lot of my shoulders at work, and I don't want to like burn myself out, you know what I mean? If y'all never worked at like a turkey or a chicken place, I'm doing something called cropping, which is the crop is something down here, and I think it is like how they process their grain and stuff that they eat. I'm not actually sure, but I think that's what it is. It's my first day, so I'm sure I'll learn what it is, but you basically like stick your hand up in the damn turkey, you rub to try to loosen it from the walls, and then you rip it. And it's gruesome and horrible, but for $18.50 an hour and only standing in one spot, I'll take that shit. Other than that, like I said, the workouts are going to stay the same. It'll be Monday chest, Tuesday back, Wednesday arms, Thursday legs, Friday shoulders. So I don't work this Friday, so my workout might be a little earlier. I don't know. But they will be the same, you know, every week from now on, pretty much. One of those days last week I would have been able to work out, but the babysitter didn't show up, and y'all know I'm not going to go and knock on her door and bother her for her to come over. And it's my grandmother-in-law, you know, I'm not about that life. I'm not trying to bother her in order for her to come over and watch my kids. I'll just skip the gym. It's not that big a deal, you know. It sucks, you know, I'd rather go to the gym and get big, but for my kids, I'll skip the gym. We are going to ease into it, but we're doing heavy chest today. I want to go back to lifting heavy, especially if I like get off work early some days or don't work. We're going back to heavy. We've got 2 more weeks of the bulk left, so hopefully I'm at about 225, 230 before the end of the year. I think we're weighing about 221, 218-ish, in that range. Just because I had a little fast 2 days where I just didn't really eat much, minimal calories to keep me happy, and then just, you know, shredding some of that fat off. So I look pretty good right now. Might even do a pose down, like I look so good. But we're also thinking about still waiting so that we have some build up to our next pose down. Either way, that's pretty much it. Let's get in here and knock this thing out. You're like a track star. Also, the reason I'm doing incline today, we're still gonna max on flat bench, but I've heard a lot more good things about. Uh, sorry, I've heard a lot more good things about incline bench than I've heard about flat, and it's. I want to say it's something to do with, it being a little further up. This you have a habit of kind of using your back, and your front delts, like this. Yeah, but like this, you're not using nearly as much of your front delt. You're using like this whole part of your pec. So I think we're gonna switch this in for everything that I would do flat bench in, and then if I need to do some kind of flat chest movement, I'll hit this kick ass. Uh, oh, it's a vertical chest press. See now, so that's incline press. The hammer strength is an incline chest press. The Nautilus is a vertical chest press. It's scrambled eggs. Make a bunch of eggs and put some hot salsa in them. Oh yeah. Honey sauce. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm either doing the same thing or making chicken. Yeah, I ate chicken last night, so there you go. You ain't got shit to do. Glad I got to see you tonight. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I'll probably hit you up one of these days. Just message me and say, come by. Give me my respect. Sir, with a pet. Got a bubble on my other hand. Girls, girls, girls. If y'all got this pre-core machine, however you pronounce the name, I'm sorry. Okay. If you have the pre-core rear delt fly / pec deck fly, there's these numbers appear for where the handles are supposed to be and like the level of stretch basically. Uh, the pec deck has, well, it has like a tons of holes, so some of them aren't really numbered, but the pec deck has 1 through 5 for that section. If you go on the hole before the 1, it's like, it's a very minute change, but it's slightly more of a stretch than the number 1 spot. And I've used it before, and it's been a while since I've done pec deck, but I'm still going on the 1 in front. And I have gotten some amazing work by going 1 over from the lowest setting. Technically, the 1 is the lowest setting for pec deck, and that gets you the most stretch. But go 1 more, and it's not labeled, so it's not for pec deck or not for rear delt fly. But if you use it, because there's holes anyway, and they're operable holes, so you can use them, the same way that you can use the numbered ones. But if you go to this 1 over from the 1 spot on the pec deck part, then it is slightly more of a stretch, and it feels amazing. The last 2 times I've done this pec deck machine, I've used the 1 over from the 1 spot. Make this last one a drop set, baby. Lightweight, buddy. Last set energy. Last set energy, baby. Come on. Okay. See you guys in the car. All right. Was a pretty good chest day. For sure, there's some food in my future. Meaning in like 30 minutes. Or less than 30 minutes, like 3 minutes. I didn't mean to not do as many sets as normal today. I guess the incline press was good enough, you know. I just did enough work that I didn't need as much. That's something else too. Don't just do a certain amount of sets every single workout, because some days you feel better than others, you know? Like, if you feel fucking amazing compared to the day before, or the chest day before, then you should probably do like a couple extra, or like an extra set, or a little bit heavier weight, or something else, you know? If it's too easy, you should be making it slightly harder for yourself. That's the whole point of progressive overload, you know? After you get used to the stimulus that you're already getting, you need a little bit extra to get the same amount of work. So keep that in mind. You know, don't just do the same weight every single week, or the same reps and sets every single week, or, you know, you're gonna plateau off. But if you make it progressively harder, make it progressively longer or harder, because if you go a little bit, or add an extra set or extra movement or whatever, it's basically the same as adding an extra, or adding a little bit more weight. Granted, it's not, because the only thing it increases is your time under tension. It doesn't increase the amount of tension. So that's something else too. If you hear somebody preaching time under tension, there's also another factor to that. There's the amount of tension, because you could have 20 sets of 12 reps of the lightest weight possible, you know, and you're not going to get the same stimulus if you do, you know, 15 sets of like some extremely heavy weight, even if it has to drop a little bit as you go through the workout. So I'm slowly trying to like adapt more and more basic principles from the golden age, but I'm also trying to keep our modern intellect intact too. So the things that we've learned about fitness and about getting bigger and stuff over the years is still useful, but I'm just saying, there's a reason why there was more mass monsters in the fucking golden age naturally than there are today, because they knew how to fucking train and how to eat back then. So, and me being a natural, it's harder to look like those mass monsters no matter how hard I train. But, you know, it is working. I'm almost as much as, or I almost weigh as much as Mike Tyson. You know, that fact alone is crazy. So I know for sure we're going to go in here and eat. I'll probably be around, oh, I was 214 by the way when I weighed, so my fast was even better than I thought it was. Probably be about 217 by the end of the night, or about 215 by the end of the night, and then hopefully in the next 2 weeks, which I know it sounds like a bit of a stretch, but I hope we're 225 or 230. I know that sounds like a lot, but in a bulking context, it's really not. 5 pounds of that is food weight, because it's extra food that I'm packing in from this fast. So right now, I'm at like a cool little baseline. I've got 2 days of like some decent amount of protein in me, just because I've been refeeding from the cut, or from the fast days, Monday and Tuesday, or Sunday and Monday, I'm so sorry. Tuesday I got to refeed a little bit, and today I also got closer to my maintenance. But from now until January 1st, I will be eating in like 5,000 calories So like a 2,000 calorie surplus, which is good because I need that. I need that bit of extra weight, push a little bit of extra weight for 2 more weeks, and then we go back down. We start cutting. We'll go to about 2,000 or 2,200, you know. We'll start at maintenance for a week, and then from there we drop it about 250 every week, or 250 every 2 weeks roughly. Because think, if your body's getting used to, you know, the diet too, you're not going to expend as much energy because your body's learning how to, you know, not use as much, so that you're not just plumb tired. But at the same time, your body will adapt to that, so you have to slowly drop it more and more over time. Which is why by July 7th, I see myself eating like 1,800 calories, but it's going to go from 2,500 all the way to 1,800, you know. So maybe drop it 100 every month, or 200 every month, or something like that, you know. But I won't go much less than 1,800. 18 is pretty much my stopping point, and I'll stay at 18 for the rest of the cut, you know, if that's what it takes. But we're gonna work ourselves down there first. That's pretty much it. I'm super happy with the way chest went. I got heavy at the beginning, got more reps than of the 45 than I got the last time. So if you're not in the gym, get your ass in the gym. If you are in the gym, there's a good chance you're probably doing a great job. If your name is Jim, my name is Austin. I will see you guys tomorrow for back. There's a small chance I add in arms if I don't want to do them on leg day. But as it stands, we're going to do leg and arms together on Friday. So that's that. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in my comment section. Follow the TikTok, the Instagram, the Facebook, all at AdubFit. Pretty much however you, whether it's a period or hyphen, whatever the fuck, pretty much however you put it, it's gonna pull up. And you guys know what I look like. I don't remember if I've updated my YouTube, but if I did, it's got my new brand logo. So look for that logo on any of my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat even. I've got it all, and I post regularly. Like, I try to do every day, but on the slower weeks like this week where I don't have a lot of workouts and I don't have babysitters and stuff, it's harder to make videos, obviously. But I'm trying to be more consistent, especially now that I've got the same hours every single day. I'll be working out like the same time every single day and getting off and editing the videos all about the exact same time. So that's really it for this one. Y'all saw me pull in this time. I haven't pulled in and just chatted for a sec, but that's all I got to say. I'll see you guys tomorrow.